what this is. This is a holiday-themed adventure for 4 to 6 characters, um, in a crazy mix of Suicide Squad and common Christmas tropes. The PCs take on the role of famous Christmas villains and set out to bring down Santa Claus himself. Okay, works best as a one-shot scenario using PCs provided with a module that's possible to use. The adventures you should play out in 1 or 2 evenings. The officer variety, okay, you don't need to know any of that. All right. Okay, so this year when Santa Claus woke up, he didn't feel like doing anything. He dreamt of hunger, hopelessness, people living fake lives in electronic media. Then there were the ever present haunts of war, cruelty, selfishness. Usually during his slumber, Santa would absorb the positive energy generated by letters from children arriving at his receiver machine. That always cheered him up and gave him an incentive to work. This year, however, the letters failed to arrive. Santa Claus, already depressed and without a shred of hope left in his soul, decided to shut down his whole operation. There will be no more Santa Claus and no more gift giving during the winter holiday ever. How did this come to pass? Was it all humankind's fault? Fortunately, no. At least not yet. It was all Grunch's fault. The nasty green creature came up with a plan that worked a bit too well. Soon after the previous holidays, when everybody was resting, he snuck into Santa's operations center at the North Pole and blocked the intake of all incoming mail. Then he poisoned Santa's midnight snacks, which he munches on during the hibernation. The bad cookies gave Santa extremely bad, disturbing, and depressing dreams. Not realizing the damage he had really done, Grinch eagerly awaited the next holiday. He was really looking forward to seeing how angry Santa would get, how he would need to hurry to make the annual gift-giving journey happen. He was eagerly awaiting seeing presents for a lot of children being mixed up too. However, autumn came and North Pole base barely stirred. Elves started to fight amongst themselves. Reindeer went wild, and the Christmas tree plantation left unpruned turned into a forbidden, darkened forest. The spirit of Grunch was overjoyed. At first, Grunch was overjoyed. Then the spirit of Christmas paid him a visit. The apparition explained that Grunch had overdone it. Yes, he hated the feast, but without it, he would be so bored. He would lose his purpose, and the good guys will eventually find out Grunch was the reason they didn't receive gifts on the 25th. Now Grunch has to assemble a team, go to Santa Claus's North Pole Central Complex, the NPCC, and destroy Santa's corrupt form. But why can't the good guys do it? Asked Grunch. Because, the spirit of Christmas answered, they're good. Even willing to actually attack Santa, they wouldn't be able to harm him. Him doing that would make them villains. If I went to them, they'd just waste time seeking a different solution while there isn't one. Why can't he just say he's sorry? The spirit of Christmas explained that it was too late for that. The current form of Santa is corrupted and must be destroyed. Once it's done, the old, real Santa Claus should appear. If there are enough positive, good emotions pouring into the complex, the emotions Santa usually gets from all the letters he receives. Oh, and here's a nice little image. Elf on a shelf, I guess. So that's the
Blasphemy.
summary. That's what we'll be doing tonight. That's your summary. Um,
Neat.
there are many villains who have tried to spoil that wonderful time in the year. Considering the following list, and feel free to add any names that are famous to your country's culture. Until now, the spirit of Christmas had them all contained. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that no holidays have been recently ruined? In the desperate hour, Spirit offers the villains a deal. They complete the mission, and not only would they be free, but they would also receive something they really care about, a personal goal specific to each villain. All right, so Santa Claus's number one enemy is the Grunch. All right, Mohawk. I'm gonna give you what your personal motivation and your secret motivation is. And I'm going to give it to each one of you, so don't reveal it to the others. And we'll probably, if you get uh, your task done, at the end you can reveal what your motivations were. So this is Mohawk. Let me see if no, I gotta lock this. Mohawk.
You could do it in a Discord DM just to make it easier. That'll work too.
I think that was nobody else saw that, right? Only Mohawk saw it. I'm assuming. Did anybody see anything in chat?
I saw nothing.
All right, good.
Groovy, that works.
Let me give you your secret motivation. And then nobody played Jack Frost. Nobody played Hans. Scrooge, here's your personal motivation and your secret motivation. Nobody played Angry Elf. Mr. Potato Sack. Barry and Harv. Barry and Marv. So here's Marv's personal motivation and his secret motivation. And we're looking for one left, the Easter Bunny. Easter Bunny, personal motivation and secret motivation. I'll give you a minute to read your motivations and let me know when you're done.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yep.
All right. All right, let me read this, see what it says. Da da da. Okay, so everybody is going to have a special power. All right. Grunch is going to have a special power, and you need to spend an inspiration point to activate it. So we're going to be getting inspiration. So if you don't have an inspiration, you can't use your special power. So Grunch is, for the duration of the scene, you gain advantage on all checks when pretending to be Santa Claus. Mohawk, if you use an inspiration for your special power, you spend a few minutes in a pool of water to spawn D4, spawn fellow gremlins, up to 4 fellow gremlins. It's a D4.
Neat.
And we're going to use kobolds as the gremlins.
Quick question: my sound was cutting out a bit. So, are we going? Are we gonna have a chance to earn inspirations in different ways than normal, or just a typical?
Just a typical hand. I'm going to give everybody an inspiration to start, and then you can earn up to 3. And it's for role playing, and you do something cool. Feel free to speak up and nominate whether each other should get a inspiration if you like what somebody's thought of or done. And we'll just hand them out like that. Did I tell Mohawk you spend a few minutes in a pool of water to spawn fellow gremlins, up to 4 kobolds? Scrooge can summon a ghost. It helps you the best it can, but at the end of the encounter it might attempt to possess you. Jack Frost is not playing. Hans is not here. Mr. Potato Sack not here. Marv, incredible durability. When suffering damage, you suffer only half if you use your special ability. The Easter Bunny. The Easter Bunny gets to double your base speed for 3 rounds for your special ability. So everybody remember their special abilities. And I think, I got that one on a hot bar.
And it requires inspiration to use.
Yes. So right now, everybody give yourself 1 inspiration. Everybody should have 1 inspiration to start the game.
Everybody gets 1.
we're not going to do the timed thing. They've got a thing where you can run this on a timer. It's not like a real like 2 hours or whatever. It's kind of like you've got to get certain things done before a time runs out, and then the um, spirit of Christmas will melt the North Pole, and Christmas will be gone forever if you don't finish in time. But I don't think we're going to do that. Encounters and scaling the adventure. We won't need to do that because we got exactly 4. Resting and healing. Unless you guys want to do it against a timer.
No.
No?
Not personally.
All right.
I mean, I can be overruled. I'm just one person.
Well, the timer would be like if you... Well, let me show you what it is. It's a handout. Let me share it. Kind of explain it. It kind of explains itself. You mark in a color segment or less per encounter and scene. So you use the top one, it's 12, and the bottom one is 1, 2, 3, 4, and the bottom one is 10. So we'd probably use the top one. And every encounter you would color in one of the squares, or half of one, and every short rest would be 1. It says long rest is 5 to 8. So that's how you would keep track of the timer. And once that circle would be filled in, time would run out, and the spirit of Christmas would melt the North Pole.
Nice.
Or we could just play it on out, and if you guys get a TPK, then it's over, and the spirit of Christmas melts the North Pole. So which way do you guys prefer?
So basically, 12 hours to save Chris.
It would be 12 hours before midnight. Christmas starts on midnight. And if you don't get it completed in the 12 hours, or the 12 segments, then the game will be over.
By God, let's go kill Santa Claus.
Without the timer?
That's.
Let me see if I can do a
I'm
poll.
indifferent.
How do you do a poll?
You have to first grab on, and then you can start by spinning, usually.
Okay, /vote. Okay, let me see. That didn't work. /vote timer. Yeah, it's a check if you want a timer and an X if you don't want a timer. Okay, looks
Yes,
like
timer
no
it is.
timer. So we got 3 for a timer.
I don't need short rest. Do you guys need short rest?
I don't need short rest.
No, I don't
I
think
have
I would.
arrows.
1 for no timer, 3 for a timer. Looks like we're going to do a timer. I wish I could print this out. Let me just draw one then. And then we go this way, this way, this way. All right, now I got 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's an ugly 12, but there's 12. All right, I've drawn a timer on my sheet. You might want to go ahead and draw a timer for yourselves using the circle with 12 segments.
How the heck did you do that?
Like cutting a pizza into 12 pieces. Okay, so to communicate with the spirit of Christmas, Grunch is going to have with him a crystal ball. She's going to give you a crystal ball so you can communicate with the spirit of Christmas on occasion. Sometimes it might not be available, but if you need to ask questions and provide, if you need clues and stuff, you can ask questions of the crystal ball, and that will be asking questions of the spirit of Christmas. Um, multi-character ground, multi-base competition. No, we don't have multiple groups. Here's the Grunch. Picture of the Grunch. And I put the cleric Grunch because we don't have a healer in the group. I put the Grinch, the cleric Grinch in there.
Bob Dole?
Yeah, it kind of looks like it, doesn't it? That's a GM handout. You don't need that. All right, clues. You don't need that. Here's another picture of the gift shelves. All right, so we're done with that one. Let me go back. This is chapter 2. I think this is where we get started. Mm-hmm.
Beware the Nutcracker.
Okay, so the adventure commences in Grunch's lair a few days before Christmas. You assemble around a table in the center of Grunch's poorly lit lair. Curiously or suspiciously eyeballing each other, you wait for the spirit of Christmas to start talking. The powerful being looks exhausted, her angelic face strained and worried, ugly sweater torn and stained. The smell around her carrying only faint suggestions of pine and gingerbread. However, her voice is still something else, soft and pleasant with an underlying framework of centuries-old tradition. She looks each one of you into your eyes as if she was judging or perhaps second guessing herself, and points to the table where a map appears and promptly unfolds, showing Santa Claus's North Pole center. Map. Share. Share the sheet. This is the map she puts on the table. And then she puts a second map on the table. These two maps she's providing you for your adventure. I'll give you a moment to check them out. And then she starts speaking again. As you might know by now, Santa Claus has gone rogue. Before, he didn't receive any letters while asleep. She glances at Grunch. He woke up depressed, or worse. Our last intel was that he decided to cancel his annual gift-giving journey and chased everyone away from the operations dome. Unsupervised and confused, the elves from different departments immediately began to quarrel and set up their own little kingdoms. Your task is to infiltrate the facility, restart the letter receiving line, and confront Santa Claus. It may be necessary to destroy his current form in order to let him be himself. This is not going to be easy. Do this for me, and it's a clean slate for you, at least until you screw up again. Then she goes on. To get Santa, you need to open the dome, which means activating the crystal Christmas tree in the central hall. To activate it, you need 4 officer elves, each from the different departments. Are there any questions?
Yes, one. Can you repeat that last part with how to restart the letter machine? We need 4 L's from the different departments.
No, that's to activate the Crystal Christmas tree in the center hall.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's to get to Santa. You need to open the dome, which means activating the Crystal Christmas tree in the central hall. To activate it, you need 4 officer elves, each from a different department. The other part about the machine, your task is to infiltrate the facility, restart the letter receiving line, and confront Santa Claus. So you got to restart. It looks like you got to restart the letter receiving line, and then get the 4 elves to activate the crystal Christmas tree in order to get Santa Claus, in order to confront him. Yeah, to get to Santa, you need to open the dome, which means activating the crystal Christmas tree in the central hall. With the he woke up depressed and worse. Our last intel was that he decided to cancel his annual gift giving, chased away everyone from the operations dome. Unsupervised and confused, the elves from different departments immediately began to quarrel and set up their own little kingdoms. Your task is to infiltrate the facility, restart the letter receiving line, and then confront Santa Claus. So you got to restart the letter receiving line first, then get open the dome. And to open the dome, you got to activate the crystal Christmas tree.
Got it.
All right. There any questions?
We got this.
She gives you one more little clue. She says there are 4 factions of elves: research and development elves in the north wing, factory elves in the factory wing, stable elves in the south wing, and logistic elves in the area off the west wing. And everybody give me a insight check.
Ooh, jeez, I thought my roll was bad.
Oh yeah, that is bad. The Easter Bunny got a good one. Anyone from Marv? Oh, Marv missed it. So the Easter Bunny notices that the spirit of Christmas is kind of um, hiding something that makes her feel bad. So the Easter Bunny needs to give me a persuasion or intimidation check.
You're holding back on us. What are you not saying here? I'm gonna try intimidation.
All right. Oh yeah, yeah, that's a good one.
The scariest,
Scariest bunny ever.
Right? That's a
I
scary
have
bunny.
sharp teeth.
What's
Oh,
that,
look, it's a
the
wee
Monty
little
Python
bunny
bunny?
rabbit.
The Monty
It's the
Run
Monty
away.
Python bunny.
Run away.
big sharp pointed teeth.
So what she tells you, Easter Bunny, is she says, look, she pulls you to the side. She says, if you fail, I have a contingency plan. If you fail to complete this mission in the allotted time, I'll focus my ray of sunshine on the North Pole base and melt everything and everyone into oblivion. Without the compound and the elves, Christmas will be ruined this year, but if Santa renews himself, hopefully a holiday miracle will happen, or at the very least, next Christmas will occur as normal. And that's what she tells the Easter Bunny. So you're the only one that knows this. All right. And then she looks at everybody as you go back over to the table, and she says, There are 4 different ways to approach the compound. If you look at the map, and I believe that's map 1. For some reason, I can't get to my map. Let me shrink that. There we go. Resize. Small size. Alright, if you look at map 1, from the north through the toy battlefield, you can, according to an informant, in an attempt to overtake the other elf factions, the factory elves released war-themed toys from the plant. However, since the whole plant had to be put into overdrive, most of the toys malfunctioned and attacked anything they see, including other toys. Now the ice field north of the compound is one huge battlefield where toys fight with each other, trying to storm the research and development department, while the elves within research and development return fire with improvised but deadly weapons. The area is in total chaos, which gives you a chance to get through. You should expect some resistance. If you approach east through the testing area, our informants tell us the mountains are usually used as a testing area for especially dangerous presence or vehicles. Rumors say that the runway, feral toys, and elves hide there too. Going through the range will put the squad close to the factory. It's the most remote approach and relatively safe, but getting down will require some climbing. From the south, if you approach through the reindeer territory in the south, the reindeers left the sleigh hangar and the stables and attack anyone on or near the runway. It's their turf now. For some reason, they appear to avoid the stables building. Expect some resistance. If you approach from the west, through the holiday tree forest, no one knows what's inside, but it spread very quickly and grew unruly. According to an informant, an aura of dread surrounds the trees, and something truly deadly lurks within. On the other hand, going through the forest, you will take the group very close to the logistics department, where the non-functioning letter receiver can be found. The group may ask about a 5th way. There is a 5th way, an airdrop. Although possible, due to the effect of time continuum distortion at the North Pole, it is also very dangerous. If you choose this option, you'll begin in a random department. Be advised that this option greatly considerably shortens the adventure.
Well, I'm just going to call it out. The Easter Bunny is a damn skilled ranger with a specialty in beast and forest, and I can guide us safely. Ha 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 ha.
So your vote is for the forest?
Either the forest or the reindeer, south or west.
Yeah, the reindeer sounds best to me.
Okay, I'll go with that. I will say let's approach from the south. I like that.
So which way are we heading, attacking?
We're attacking from the south.
From the south to the north. Wait, the spirit of Christmas says, before you go. The messenger. The informant. I don't know who was the informant. I don't know who supplied the intel. All I know is that we received frantic messages and then they suddenly stopped. So I'm asking you to search for the informant. If you find the
You
informant,
don't ask for much, do you?
if you find the informant, help them or at least confirm their fate. All right?
All right.
All right. So you know what you have to do.
Okay, so What is our transportation there?
I believe. She teleports you there closer. Hold on. Here's may have own ideas. Who's important? Who's not? Okay, so. Okay, so she's going to give you a mission rundown and cue the Mission Impossible music. This is the rundown of what you need to do. You've assembled the team. You need to infiltrate Santa Claus's North Pole base. You need to repair the letter delivery system, the letter receiver. You need to convince or force 4 different officers, elf officers, from the 4 different factions to give you access to the dome. And lastly, you need to destroy Santa's corrupt form and return Santa back to normal, his normal jovial self. And there is a nice little image to share of reindeer. Ta-da!
Tasty.
With sharp, pointy teeth.
Those are some heckin' big reindeer. Or some
Yeah, they
small
are.
ass trees.
Alright, so that's chapter 2. Let me go to chapter 3. Chapter 3.
Query. What type of wizard am I?
Alright, minimize
I am a
everything.
necromancer. Wow.
Excellent.
You're a
Wait, are you
necromancer?
Scrooge? Are you Scrooge?
I am Scrooge.
You're Scrooge, the necromancer wizard. That is, you know what? Headcanon confirmed.
But I only know one necromancy spell. And it doesn't summon skeletons.
Let the character decide on directions they want to use to approach the North Pole. Choose the corresponding scene. So you're approaching the southern approach, runway, right?
Yes.
Alright. Let me get this storyboard opened. Okay. So the spirit of Christmas's magic whisks you away. You speed through the space and time and abruptly stop a few hundred yards from the North Pole base. Like a dark, lolling tongue, the runway stretches before you to end in a cavernous, open mouth of the complex's hangar bay. Shapes dart across the area, too fast for the eye to see. One of them, a visual red streak, heads straight towards you and stops a few feet short. You see a powerful reindeer, its red nose ablaze with fire, eyes rolling madly as it surveys you with a clear malicious intent. It bellows a challenge, and 6 voices bleat in response.
For the record, a reindeer usually comes up to your hip.
What does this one say? You see
These
a
are magic
powerful
reindeer.
Yeah, they're evil. A powerful reindeer and his red nose ablaze with fire. Okay, so this terrain is...
I bet you evil deer make really good jerky.
Right. So this terrain is open, a flat ground covered with light snow. There is no cover as far as, trees and stuff. But the runway doubles your base speed. The hangar entry is 400 feet away from the starting position. The weather is clear. The lighting is internal ambient daylight. Smells and sounds. There is a faint smell of ozone, hoofbeats of approaching doom. Ah. Okay, I'm just reading about this encounter before we start. So the encounter, let me add this to the combat tracker. Alright, that's added to the combat tracker. Let's minimize that. I don't know. Well, here's the image of the reindeer.
Doesn't look evil enough.
This, oh, here's the map. Alright, let me share this map. Let me try this again. Delete foes. Yeah, so this is the runway that you were put on. So let's go all the way to the bottom. Let me move you over onto the map. And the Grinch is going to be in the back. You guys should please tell me you can grab a hold of your tokens and move them.
Yes.
Good.
I don't see my token. Oh, there we are.
Yeah, I don't know why that plus sign is on yours. Let me see something here.
Oh, I cast Mage Armor.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be so big. Yeah, I don't even want it that size. Wonder if I can get it show effects. Icons, there we go. Alright, now it'll only show the effect if you hover over it. Okay, position yourselves where you want to be. Hopefully this, when I do this time, it'll add them to the map. And it did not add them to the map. I don't think anyway. No, so let me add them individually. I don't know if this is... This can't be. Maybe it is. Looks like they're made large intentionally. So I gotta make, hold on, I gotta arrange these.
And all I can say is, Grunch, if we die doing this, there is no chocolate Easter eggs for you next.
Alright, I think I've got it set up now. images. I've got them all on there. Okay, the spirit of Christmas, like a dark lolling tongue, the runway stretches before you in a cavern. One of them, a visual red streak heads straight towards you and stops a few feet short. Okay, that's right. You see a powerful reindeer, its red nose ablaze with fire, eyes rolling. So let me, ta-da!
I see them.
This is what you see. Let's roll for initiative.
I'm already rolling bad. This bodes ill.
I think their initiative should be in the sequence of the song.
Oh, that's genius.
I set them up that way. If you hover over them,
You're a genius.
you know Dasher and Dancer and Donner and Blitzen. Oh no, he's not there. Cupid, Prancer, and Vixen. There's one reindeer missing.
Donner.
Not you've got
Rudolph.
isn't it Donner and Dasher and Prince?
Comet, Cupid, and Donner and Blitzen.
Yeah, Comet's missing.
We found our insider.
I thought it was
Or he was eaten.
Dasher and Dancer, Donner
Prancer
and
and
Blitzen,
Vixen.
Comet and Cupid, Prancer and Vixen. Right?
No.
How does it go? Maybe I got them mixed up. I thought I put them in order. So Donner is replaced with Prancer?
I thought Donner was first.
I thought it was Dasher and Dancer, Donner and Blitzen, Comet and
That's the
Cupid,
way I remember it.
Prancer and Vixen.
Oh, it's Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. Wow.
Don't make me Google it.
I think I mixed up the first two. No, I googled it. I guess I
What is it
mixed
now?
up the first two verses. It's
What is it?
Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and
Prancer.
Cupid and Donner and Blitzen.
Hold on. So it's Prancer and Vixen. So I got Prancer and Vixen in the back. I thought they were the back two. Prancer and Vixen. Then who?
Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen.
Comet and Cupid. Then Donner and Blitzen. Boom. They're in order now, baby. And Rudolph's in first.
What about Donner?
Donner
Donner's
is
on
not
top.
present.
No, he's
Donner
he's
is
right
ominously
after Rudolph.
missing.
No, he's right after Rudolph.
Oh, Donner. No, it's Comet that's missing. Right? Yeah, Comet's missing.
Yes, Comet is missing.
I'm so confused.
Okay.
Just wait till we get to the maids of milking.
Rudolph is up first.
Your nose so bright. Won't
Let
you
me see
come?
what Rudolph can do.
I like how the gremlin is in front.
Alright. Oh, man. So Rudolph is going to charge. Who's up front? Mohawk.
Bring it on.
See, that's
Mohawk,
5,
what are
10,
you?
15, 20.
A barbarian.
You're
I'm a barbarian gnome.
okay.
Well, a barbarian outlander rock gnome. Because reasons. And my primal path is Path of the Battle Rager. He gave me the exception so I didn't have to be a dwarf.
Nice.
Okay. He's going to make a ram attack on Mohawk.
Pronounced
And
deer
he
attack.
missed.
thought it was a funny
He
joke.
fumbled.
Ah.
He's charging at Mohawk, and because Mohawk is so short, when he lowers his head to hit him with his horn gets caught in a crack in the road, and he tumbles head over heels.
So he's prone.
Let me see. There's a fumble effect. This was a panic attack. You immediately suffer the effects. You immediately suffer the effects of the confusion spell for 1d4. Effects of a confusion spell. So what's a confusion spell? Let me look it up. Confusion.
Randomly attack friend or foe.
Like every
This
RPG ever.
spell assaults and twists creatures' minds, spelling delusion, provoking uncontrolled actions. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range must succeed on a wisdom saving. The effect target can take reactions and must roll a d10 at the start of each turn to determine its behavior for the turn. Okay, it's got a table. Okay, so I've got the table open, and it says must roll a d10 at the start of each of his turn and determines the behavior for that turn. Okay, so and it's for how many turns? 1d4 rounds. So for the next 2 rounds, he's got to roll on this table for his turn. Remind me to do that. All right.
Okay.
Fuck you,
I've got it
Rudolph.
open. And he's the big dude. And
I'm gonna ankle bite him down to size.
his turn is completed. Donner is up. And which one is Donner? Donner is here. And what does Donner
Not to be
have?
confused with the Donner Party.
Right? It's not the Dawn. Don't get me started on the Dawn.
I was talking about the cannibals, but whatever.
Oh.
Well, that could explain where Comet went.
Right. So reindeer attack PCs. Da da da. Reindeer magically teleport up to
What?
30 feet.
Were you purposely copying Vale with that? Because that was almost perfect.
Oh no, I've been doing that
1 reading,
since the meme.
2 reading.
It was just.
Hold on, man.
I mean,
gotta
yeah.
take
I
this
mean, I know
call.
it's the meme. It was just perfectly sounded like her, actually.
That was not intentional.
It was well done. It was well done either way.
So the real question will be: once we've slain one of these deer, can Scrooge raise it from the dead as a minion?
If you have the spell.
Unfortunately, we are only level 3. I do not have access to create
Damn it.
undead.
If you could, I would take
Alright,
the
sorry
time
about
to
that, I'm
strip
back.
him down to a skeleton to raise him up, just so I could be on a skeletal range.
Okay, so speed is 50 feet.
Do, 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 do,
Actions,
do,
ran,
do,
hoofs.
do, 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 do.
So he's going to move. Donner's going to move 50 feet. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Oh, man. That's 45. You're in that square. 50. And he's going to make a hoof attack on Marv. And it's a hit. Oh, I'm not allowed to do that. It's got to be a prone creature. So it was a ram attack. Attack +5. Attack to hit +5. So it's the same thing. So let me do the damage then. 5 damage to Marv. Now it's the Easter Bunny's turn. Bok bok, Easter Bunny.
Time to go hunting.
Let's see here. Be attacking good old Donner. Just using a bow for the moment. Wah, wah, wah.
So let me
I have
see.
officially blown all of my good rolls for the day.
Well, it's magic. Oh no. You
Oh,
fall
no.
unconscious and are immune to all damage types for 1d4 rounds.
Quick, throw him at the deer as a distraction and go.
So
Love
for
it.
3 rounds.
Deer
Right?
got so mad that you swung a motherfucker at another motherfucker. Just pick him up and use him as a weapon by the ears.
So you're unconscious for 3 rounds. Let me put that effect on
Nice.
you. Oh, that sucks. Unconscious.
In an
Unconscious.
amazing display of archery, I knocked myself out with the bow.
Yeah. When you let go of the bow part instead of the string, and the bow comes back and smacks you in the face and knocks you unconscious.
Give me my arrow back.
So that's for 3 rounds. Duration 3.
Since I evidently didn't fire an arrow, I will
Yeah,
keep
take it
that
back.
round.
Keep that arrow because the bow hits you in the face. Alright, so I've applied your unconscious for 3 rounds. Next is Blitzen. And he's going to move up. Let me see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Give me my 25, 30. I can't see the lines. 35, 40, 45, 50. And yes, Scrooge. No, he's not. Yes. No, he's not in melee range of Scrooge. So that's his turn. Vixen is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I think these grids are fucked up. 30. It's going to move right to there and attack Mohawk. With a ram attack.
God, I hope it fails so that I can be like, look at the last guy who tried.
And he
Oh,
hits
that didn't. He sure did.
for minimum damage. Dasher. Let me see if Dasher can dash.
Let's see what you
5,
did there.
10, 15, 20, 25. I guess that would be 30, 35. What is his speed? 50, 40, 45, and 50. And what's the charge? If the elk moves at least 20 feet straight forward, which he didn't, he moved sideways. So he didn't move straight forward, so he's going to just do a ram attack on Grinch. Ooh, critical. And it's just a
Oh, there goes
critical
our
hit.
cleric.
Yeah, he rolled a 1, so it's just a critical hit. And the damage is... How come it didn't do damage? Damage on the cleric. There we go. Is a 10. Ouch. Prancer. Prancer, Prancer. So Prancer is going to...
Pretty sure we're playing a made-for-sci-fi movie special.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. Teleport up to 40. And this is Prancer, so it's 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Let me see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And it's not a straight line. So he's going to run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And that's the end of his turn. Mohawk is up.
Yes. All right. Give me a second. All right, I'm going to use Reckless Attack, which gives me advantage on attack rolls that use strength.
All right, is there a spell coding effect on there for it?
No, they didn't have it. I've got it in my feats, but there's not a spell coding effect for it.
What's it called?
Reckless Attack. It gives me advantage on combat for the next turn, but then I have disadvantage on attacks against me until the end of the next.
I think there is. Barbarian Reckless Attack. Yeah, there is.
Yeah, we have it on my others. Well, I don't have it in my actions tab.
Open up. Do you have the? I'll put it on there. Let me open up your actions. Your Mohawk actions. Barbarian Reckless Attack. There you go. It's on there now.
Okay.
All right.
Attacking Rudolph.
And he's prone. I didn't put that effect on him.
Oh, should I re-roll then?
Let me put it on there. Yeah, and then you can reroll unless you hit. Did you hit?
No.
Then go ahead and reroll. Let me put it on first. All right, he's prone.
Okay. Jesus.
Still missed him. As he's
Hate
rolling
game.
around on the ground trying to get to his feet, what'd you attack him with? Your great axe? You swing your great axe and you drive it into the concrete of the runway. Little shards of concrete start flying in the air.
Hate this game.
And it's Dancer's turn. Dancer.
Mom says she's gonna eat it.
All right.
You say that, but at least you're not unconscious.
So 5.
Because I think I'm about to be lunch.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
I hope nobody's in trouble after that.
45, 50. All right. Dancer moves his 50 feet. Cupid. And Cupid is going to move his 50. 10, 20, 30, 40. No, that's 5, 10, 15, 20. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And he is not within combat range. Almost close to the Easter Bunny, but not close enough. Scrooge.
Bah humbug. What's that?
I have to step away and grab some noms. I'll be right back.
All right. Did Scrooge went to get something to eat?
Yeah.
Oh.
Nope. Sorry.
Oh, Scrooge, you're up.
All right. There is no safe place from these guys, is there? I sort of want to hide behind the unconscious rabbit. In fact, I think I will do that. Can I reach there?
Yeah, the Easter
Oh,
Bunny's
not
only
quite.
what?
Maybe?
Five,
No, I can't quite do it.
10, 15. No, he's about 20 feet away from you, huh?
All right. In that case, mini fireball.
Ooh, you hit Donner.
Why did I get a +6 on that damage?
Because you're badass.
I don't know. You got a +6 for some reason.
Oh, that's the attack. I thought that was damage. My bad.
Yeah, that's the attack.
There
Ooh,
we go.
max damage.
Boom.
Whoosh!
Ooh. Ooh.
Who's ready for some venison, guys?
System Shock. Yeah, old Donner drops to his knees and you hear and he dies.
Oh,
And
it's
you
not
see,
one of those like fireball things that turns a turkey directly into like a cooked
yeah,
plate.
you see his spirit leave his body because they're corrupt. Okay, next up
Timmy.
is Marv.
Alright. Let me
You're up,
get
Marv.
that combat thing.
What's that?
The only token that's up there is only one person. Let's see.
On your map, you
What do
don't see the tokens?
No, I only see the animals.
Let me reshare the map again.
Ah, never mind.
You see it?
I had to
You got
scroll down.
Dasher right behind you. Donner is dead in front of you. Scrooge is to your right, and the Grinch is south of you. And Mohawk's north. So you should be able to see everything now.
Alright, I'll go after Dasher.
You're going around, turning around, attacking Dasher.
And how many times can we attack? One?
What do you got? Let me see. You're a rogue. Yeah, just one attack, right? And you can do a sneak attack because Grinch is behind him.
Alright. And I can only do that with a dagger, right?
Your dagger, yeah, because you don't have a rapier.
Okay. How do I do this? I totally forgot to do this.
Go ahead and apply the sneak attack to yourself, and then roll your attack.
How to do that? Advantage?
No, you open up on your actions tab, the magnifying
Okay.
glass next to sneak attack. Click on that, and then click on the little effects button. That'll apply the sneak attack to you.
Actions?
Yeah, on your actions tab,
Okay.
where it says Rogue Sneak Attack, click on the magnifying glass, and that'll open up the coding.
Okay.
Click on the button next to effects. That'll apply the effect to you. So if you hit, then you'll roll damage with sneak attack. There you go. Now you roll your attack with your dagger. And how come? Oh, you had sneak attack. Oh, you had yourself targeted. No, a dasher. So you hit dasher. So now when you roll your damage, the sneak attack will be applied. So roll damage. There you go. And Dasher goes down.
Woohoo!
Oh wait, system shock for Dasher failed. Oh, it was a failure. No reaction to Dasher. System shock result. No reaction and disadvantage. Okay, so he didn't go down.
Dash heavy.
Yeah, but you hit him pretty good. And the Grunch is up. Grinch. Let me see. What does Grinch have? Cantrips. Always prepare. Pass without trace. Spells. Cantrip. Resistance. Let me see. Is anybody? How bad is everybody hurt? Grinch has hurt himself. Everybody seems to be pretty good right now. So I don't know what he wants to do. I've never played a cleric. Anybody ever played a cleric? What should Grinch do?
I don't know of any Forge Priests playing right now.
What spells does he have?
Dancing Light, Guidance, Mending, Resistance, Bane, Bless, Ceremony, Command, Create or Destroy Water, Cure Wounds, Detect Evil and Good, Detect Magic, Detect Poison and Disease, Guiding Bolt, Healing Wounds, Inflict Wounds, Protection from
Guiding
Evil
Bolt
and Good.
is a
What level is this cleric?
3.
3.
What's his wisdom modifier?
3.
So he gets 6 of those spells that are not cantrips.
Oh, so he
It's
only...
split between first and second level.
Yeah, that's right. He can only know so many. So how many first level spells is he supposed to know?
I mean, he knows
He
all of
can-
the spells.
Right, but how many he is supposed to have prepared?
Yeah, you can cast first and second level spells,
Right.
and you can prepare 6
Right.
in any combination. So you can have
6?
1 first and 5 second, or
Oh,
vice versa.
okay. So what do you
But
guys
you
think
can
he
only
should
have a
prepare? I've never played a cleric, so I
Guiding
don't
you
know.
Bolt?
wanna swap him
sealed up.
to one of us?
What's that?
You wanna swap him to me
Yeah, you want
or
to take control and you can play him? You
or
just run 2
the Forge
characters?
Priest?
Who wants to
Rock,
take
paper,
over
scissors?
Grunch? Actually,
All right, I'll take him.
I didn't have him assigned, so go ahead and claim him. The cleric. Make sure you claim the Grinch cleric. There you go. It's his turn. He's up. What do you want to do with him?
Give me a sec. We'll go with. Do we have a rogue?
Yes.
Marv is our
Yeah,
rogue.
Marv's a rogue.
Perfect. Okay, he is going to cast Bless, a first level spell. And he's going to apply the effect to the 3 people who are not falling asleep in combat.
Awesome.
So every time we attack, we should get a 1d4 or make a saving throw. We should get a 1d4 for the next minute.
Okay. So you've applied it to them? The
Yep.
3, so your turn's over?
That is correct.
All right. And back to the top of the round. It's round 2. Mohawk is up.
Okay, so let me try this Rudolph thing again. I fuck this game.
Oh, you missed him again? Oh, man.
I don't want to talk about it. Let's just keep going.
Dasher. Dasher's going to move up a little bit closer to Marv. And he is going to, let me see, the hoof, you gotta be prone. One prone creature. No, so you're not gonna hoof him. Ram him. So you're gonna ram on Marge, or Marv. He's gonna ram Marv. And he misses. So he takes a swipe with his horns and he catches your cape and just misses you.
Somebody's got somebody else's dice.
Rudolph. Rudolph is going to get to his feet.
He has to roll his confusion D10.
Oh yeah, he sure does, doesn't he? Where'd that table go? Alright, come on, table. Oh, you're behind there. There we are. He's going to roll on the
He must
confusion
fight
table.
to run away.
Okay, so this is his results. The creature doesn't move or take action this turn.
Convenient.
And that's one round, right? And that's for 3 rounds, right?
No, so
Mhm.
it's the first of the 3 rounds when you have to roll on that table.
Right. So that's one. You still got to roll 2 more times.
Yep.
All right. Easter Bunny is unconscious for this
I
round.
am dreaming of Easter egg.
Dancer. Dancer is going to, let me see, 5, 10, 15, 20. He is going to come over here and attack the Easter Bunny with hoof attack since he's unconscious and prone.
Ideal tanking. I only mean that half sarcastically, considering you take no damage.
We really should be using him as a meat shield.
And he hit him. And it didn't do it. I gotta drop it right on top of him. Ooh.
No, he doesn't
8
take
points of
damage, remember? It's because of his attack.
Who doesn't take damage?
The Easter Bunny.
Why is that?
He falls unconscious and is immune to damage for 3 rounds.
Yeah, that's the full effect of the spell, or that's
Oh,
the
is that
full
what it
effect.
said? Well, I'm
Yep.
damned.
But
He hit-
it's good that Dancer wasted his
Right?
attack because they don't know that.
Right?
Yep.
So put that 8 points back on the Easter Bunny. Yeah. He's a stupid reindeer. He didn't know that. He saw an easy opportunity for an attack and took it. All right. Marv is up then.
I'm not on the ground, am I?
Marv. No, you're not prone.
Okay. Going after Dasher again, but sadly, I don't have the stealth effect. Uh-oh.
All right. Hold on a
The
second.
Grinch is still within range, so you should still get your sneak attack.
Faint and stick him in the juggler.
All right, I'm back. So
Alright.
Marv is attacking.
Dasher.
All right. Then you still get a sneak attack because the Grinch is still there. And that is a hit. How come you
What's
didn't have
the-
you didn't apply your sneak attack?
It should be.
Just roll a
Just
d6.
roll an extra d6.
Yeah, roll a d6 and I'll add it. 4. So I got to take the. Let me see. It should have
Take
been
off 5.
4, 5, 6. Should have been 7. And you 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I got to take 5 off of him. It didn't apply any of it to him.
Hmm.
Oh no, I'm looking at Rudolph. You attacked Dasher. So I got to take 5 off of him, so he's at this. So he is not dead. I don't know.
Yep.
I gotta open this up. Ignore the tombstone. He's not dead. I don't know how to change that back. So Dasher is still in play, guys. Alright, Cupid is up. Cupid is going to move over and attack Scrooge with a ram attack.
Heckin' rude. Hit the bunny!
And he hit him
Hit the bunny!
for minimum damage. The Grinch is up.
Grinch is going to do a thing. I don't
And
know
that's
why
a
that had
hit.
advantage.
Probably because he was, yeah, it says unconscious, but I think it would have been a hit anyway. I had to take that effect off him if he doesn't die. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yeah, he did. I'm not sure how to actually use the freaking damage one. I'm used to spells. Rip. He took 3 points of damage.
Alright, I'll drop that on him.
I've got it under weapons, and I've got like the attack roll, but oh, there it is. Okay, weird. I'm used to grabbing like nubs
So
or
just
something.
change it. I added it to him.
Is he actually dead now?
Nope. He's still hanging in
Golly
there.
gee.
Still hanging in there. So who's next? Vixen. Vixen is going to attack the Gremlin, Mohawk. And he missed him. Scrooge
Thank
is
God
up.
I'm small. That's why I'm missing. I'm not tall enough to hit them.
Right? You smacking him in the ankle. At the end of this round, I'm going to take a break. I got to run my wife something upstairs to drink. She's not feeling good.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Alright, damage Blitzen.
For Blitzen. System shock. And Donner is up. Which one? Where did Donner go?
Donner is dead.
Donner's
He's the
dead.
original.
He needs to come off. Prancer is up.
Go for the bunny.
Yeah, he is, because he's stupid too. So he attacks
Duh.
the bunny, and just out of curiosity, he misses the bunny. Okay, Blitzen.
Here comes Peter Cottontail.
Blitzen. Is that 20 feet? Let me see. 5, 10, that's 15 feet. 5, 10. Let me see. 5, 10. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. So Blitzen is going to charge at the Grinch, and let me see. 20 feet straight. Okay, so yeah, charge. And he's going to ram the cleric. And he missed him. Holy mackerel. All right, that's the end of the round. So let's take about 5 minutes and I'll run this upstairs and we'll come back and finish out this combat, all right?
Sweet.
What's up, Doc?
Okay, I'm back. Everybody here, or everybody else take off?
Here.
I'm here.
So
Here.
it just occurred to me. We play kind of slow, so this is definitely not going to be a one shot, or at least not for me because I do have drill still in the morning. So I mean, I can play for quite a while yet. Just
All right. Well,
throwing that out there.
we can run next Saturday too if you guys want, or next Friday. Well, we got to pick a day for Waterdeep next week too, because I can't do Thursday. But we could finish it off one of the other days. How late you got?
10 at the latest. Well, I mean, 10 Central Time. Another hour and 15 minutes.
So 11 Eastern.
Yeah.
All right, we'll run till then. So it's the next round, next actor, and it's Rudolph. And isn't he prone or something? What is up?
It
Oh,
does
he's got to
say
roll
prone.
on that table. He's got to roll on the confusion table, right?
Yep.
The creature. Here we go. The creature. Come on, hit enter. Creature uses all its movement to move in a random direction. To determine the direction, roll a d8 and assign a direction for each die face. The creature doesn't take an action during this turn. So we'll go north, south, east, west. 1, 2, 3, 4. North, south. So he goes east. And his speed is 60.
Whoa.
60 feet
Whoa.
east. So that's
Attack of
5.
opportunity as he leaves combat from the barbarian.
Yep.
Who keeps missing? Maybe I
5,
can
10,
do this now.
15, 20,
Don't jinx
25,
yourself.
30, 35, 40, 45.
I miss Gothak.
So
Think,
that's
happy.
45. And one
All right.
more is 50. Did you attack? You roll your attack?
No, I got it. I'm gonna roll it right now.
All right.
Yay! Finally.
And that's a hit.
Oh, thank God.
All right, how come your gremlin is upside down? There we go. Okay. And he rolls on that one more time. Easter Bunny is still... Oh, no, wait a minute. What's the effect? The effect is gone, so it's over?
Is it? I thought I had one more turn of it.
That's what I thought. I thought I put 3 on there. Well, round 1, round 2. And this is the 3rd round, so... Yeah, it should be...
Well,
round
I would
0,
just
round
pass
1,
my
round
turn
2.
if that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, because it should have been on there one more round. Cupid. Cupid is up. He's going to attack Scrooge again with a ram attack. And it's a hit. And it's 6 points of damage. And Dasher is up. And Dasher is going to... Still trying to attack the Easter Bunny. And he missed him. And... Why is this on Dasher? For some reason it said he was unconscious. Blitzen. Blitzen, Blitzen, Blitzen. It's Blitzen. And he's going to attack Scrooge. No, he's going to attack Marv. That's a hit. Wow, what is all that rolling? Oh, he didn't have the ram. So 1d6 plus 3. Why did it say 2d6? Roll 3d6. Why is that? Oh, because it had the charge effect on. Alright, let me fix this. Let me put that back on Marv. Put them points back on Marv. Let me make sure I take this effect off of him. Okay, it's off. And now he rolls damage. That's more like it. Prancer is going to attack the bunny, who's still... And it's a miss. Grinch is up.
Alas.
That is Blitzen. Blitzen is dead. And Marv is up.
Okay. Cupid. Let me grab that table.
What's that?
What's that table?
What table?
Table. The monster table.
I'm not following. Which table are you looking for?
Combat tracker.
Oh, the combat tracker. In your upper right hand corner of the cross swords, if you click on that, combat tracker will come up.
Okay.
You have Dasher targeted. He's still alive, regardless of the token that's being used.
Get rid of that.
And you still get sneak attack if you attack him with your dagger.
Did I do it right? And I did it right? Did I do it right? No.
Sneak attack. You got it. You got it applied. Just roll your damage now. There you go. And that was damage to Dasher. Does that kill him? Yes, it does. So he's finally done. Alright, and now it's Mohawk.
Alright, so I guess I'm gonna Vixen, because that's the only one within distance, or the closest. Alright.
That's a hit.
And that was lame. Only 6 damage.
Okay. Dancer. And Dancer is going to try to attack the bunny again, and he missed him again. Even though them effects are on you, they're still not hitting you.
Isn't that ironic?
Vixen. Okay, Vixen is going to attack, of course, the Mohawk because he's right in front of him. And that is a hit.
Eat me, Vixen.
For minimum damage. Rudolph, he's got to roll one more time. And this is his result. The creature uses all its movement to move in a random direction again.
Yay.
Determine the direction, roll a d8 and assign a direction to each of its dice. Why is it a d8 this time? Okay,
It was
so 1,
D8
2.
last time.
Oh, was it? Well, that's stupid. You got 4 directions.
I think they're counting like northeast and
diagonals.
northwest and
You know what? We're
southeast
gonna
and
go.
south.
Well, yeah, we can do an 8. We'll do it north, south, east, and west, with the in-betweens being the northwests. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's a 2, so it's north, east, north, east, south, and west. So, yeah, so 1, 2 is northeast for 60. So let me count these out. Go.
Man, our barbarian really screwed him over without screwing him over at all.
10, 15, 20, 25. That's 25.
It was the blessing of my short stature.
30, 35, 40, 45,
That
50.
come at me, bro pose.
That's 50. And what was his? Oh, you gotta move 10 more. 55, 60. Okay. He's almost off the map. And that was the last time he had to do that. Marv, you are up. Hello, Marv?
Oh, sorry.
Kaz, you're up.
Let's see. Let's see. I just lost my map.
Alright, I'll push it again. You should have it back.
Alright. Where am I again?
You're to the left of Cupid and Scrooge and Grinch.
Alright. I'll go after Cupid. And I will probably walk up to him, which would be smart.
You can use sneak attack with your bow too if you want.
Okay, that would be
But
great.
I don't know which one you get a better hit with.
Let's see. Short bow +4, 1d6
They're both plus
+2.
4. And they're both 1d4 plus 2 piercing, so it doesn't matter either one. for damage. Oh, Cupid is down. Cupid, 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 where are you? Cupid is dead. Alright. That means Dancer. And because it's not your turn yet, you're still down on the ground. Bunny, bunny, bunny. See if he hits you this time.
Oh boy.
He would have hit you too.
It's such a great contribution to this fight that you're providing.
Yes.
Ideal thinking strategy. Just fall on the ground and cry.
Just fumble and yeah. Okay, now
I
all
feel
your
like
effects
I'm
are over. You can get up and
I
make
feel
an
like
attack
I'm a
now.
monk ox, the ox thing that monks use. I'm a distraction. Yeah, I'm gonna
Black
hop
Ox
up.
statue.
Yes, and
And startle the two reindeer.
yeah, and scream and shoot Prancer in the face with the arrow.
Not in the knee though.
Oh my god.
Embarrassing fumble. Oh my. That's two
Oh
fumbles
my
in a row.
god.
Okay, your effect. Your allies who can see and or hear you have disadvantage on their attacks. Or cannot cast any spells for 1 round from laughing so hard at your screw up. So you do it again. You pull that arrow, you pull that string back, and boom, let go of the bow, and the bow smacks you in the face again, and everybody is within range, so everybody has disadvantage on their next attack or cannot cast a spell for 1 round.
We're all just.
Really?
Vixen!
Vixen
is going to... let me see. Yeah,
This is karma for intimidating the Christmas spirit.
he's going to ram
That's what this is.
Mohawk. And he hit him. For minimum damage again. And it's Mohawk's turn.
Okay, so can I just redo my reckless attack to cancel out a disadvantage for an advantage and cancel?
Yeah, what's it say?
Well, it's just that fumble effect gave me disadvantage, but my
Right.
reckless attack gives me advantage, so I figure I
So-
could just cancel them out.
Yep, you roll with no advantage or disadvantage. So since it's applied to you, since you have advantage, you had that applied to you, right?
No, I just reapplied it because it only lasts for a couple of turns, so I just reused the reckless attack.
Okay, so now that's giving you an advantage on your attack. So click the disadvantage, and that should cancel that advantage out when you roll your attack. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Because you've got it. You've got. If what'll happen is you'll attack with no advantage or disadvantage, because
Right.
you're using your advantage to cancel out the disadvantage. So go ahead and click disadvantage before you roll, so it will cancel out the advantage.
Where do
And
I
when you
where do I
roll,
click
it'll-
that?
Down at the bottom, below the chat, you see where the modifier is. You had an ADV and a DIS. Just click the disadvantage button before you roll. And when you roll, it'll roll just regular. It should. Because you have an advantage and a disadvantage, so it'll roll regular. If that makes sense.
Well, let's see if it works. So that
You had the attack advantage.
so I think that rolled with advantage. I think there. Yeah, that rolled with advantage. Can you go in and just like remove both of the effects? So we'll just like remove them from me
Yeah.
entirely.
Yeah, let me do that. Attack reckless advantage attack. Okay. Did you click DIS before you rolled?
Yeah, but I don't know if maybe I didn't click right or something or what.
All right, go ahead and roll it now, because I removed it. So as a
Okay.
hit anyway, you rolled 11 again.
Nice. Yay! Vixen is now critical.
Okay. Vixen is now critical. All right. Prancer finally gets to attack the bunny, and it's not. See if he misses again. He sure does. Unbelievable.
He's laughing too.
Right?
We're all laughing. It's a
Scrooge.
thing.
Before you make your attack, click the disadvantage button.
Scrooge is
And you can't cast a spell. It has to be a melee.
right. Yeah, he doesn't have any range spells. He's certainly not going to get in combat, so he's just going to go over here.
All right. The Grinch.
Grinch.
Now he can't cast a spell either this round. And he attacks melee with disadvantage. And that's a miss. Dropped a 15.
Sad.
All right. What happened? Do we change rounds?
I think we changed range, and then
Why did Marv get
It-
skipped?
no idea.
Did you click advance?
I clicked advance, yes.
Oh, and I did too. That's what happened. Let me put it back on Marv. Marv, you are up.
Okay, let's see.
And did you take an attack with disadvantage yet?
With my bow,
No, since the bunny screwed up, I don't think you took an attack yet. So whatever this attack is, it's with disadvantage.
okay. Disadvantage.
So you click the disadvantage button at the bottom.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Make your attack on whoever you're targeting.
Oh, I can't see Vixen. Where's Vixen? Oh, alright.
And you missed.
Okay.
And Rudolph. Rudolph is up. So he is going to try to join back into the combat.
The long run back.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. $30, $35, $40, $45, $50. $55, $60. All right. And the Grinch is up. Who's playing the Grinch?
Sorry. Yeah, he's gonna whack again.
Prancer?
Yep. Ah, lame. Oh, that hit.
That's a hit. That's a hit.
Whack.
Yeah, Prancer's hurt. And Prancer. Let me see something. Let me read something here. Okay. It's going to make a ram attack on the Easter Bunny. And he's going to miss. And then he is going to teleport. He's going to teleport 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 35, 40 to there.
Any chance of attack of opportunity?
Not for teleport, because he didn't run
Okay.
away. He disappeared.
Okay.
But you see him reappear 40 feet away. And then Vixen is up. And Vixen is also going to teleport. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's 30. 35, 40. And once he reappears, he's going to use his action to run. Oh, that was his action. Now he's going to run. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. To there. And then it is the Easter Bunny.
The beauty of a longbow, you're not out of range.
Ah. And it's a hit. You hit Vixen.
Thank goodness. And add 2 to that.
So you didn't have him targeted?
I did.
How come it didn't put the damage on him?
That's a good question.
You didn't roll off your. You didn't roll the off your sheet, did you?
No,
So
I didn't.
What you do is next to the longbow, the box with the die in it, just double click that box, and that will roll the damage. There you go.
Okay.
9. And it's hit points. So the crowd cheers as the bunny finally learns how to use his bow. He draws that arrow back, aims high in the air, and lets loose as he sees Vixen dashing away. And he catches him in the rear end, and Vixen drops to the ground and dies.
Damn.
The bunny finally learned how to use a bow.
Awesome. A bunny using a bow?
Yeah. Now Mohawk is up.
Okay. Neat.
And that's a hit.
Gonna ask.
Bitchin'.
And who was that? Prancer?
Correct.
Prancer just got one shot, my friends.
Oof.
He had no damage on him before that. Dancer. Dancer is going to. He's going to charge at Mohawk.
Bastard.
So let me drop this on Dancer, and he's going to charge. Oh, he does get an attack of opportunity from the bunny as he runs.
Come on, bunny. One shot him.
Want to take a shot at him? He hits him with the longbow as he's running away.
Right in the butt. Right in the butt. Right in the butt. Right in the butt.
Okay, for 7 damage. To Dancer. How come it didn't apply the damage? Did you have him targeted?
I
No?
did not.
All right, I'll put it on him. I just have to drop it on him.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened? Did you roll again?
No. No, I haven't rolled
Damage,
anything.
7. Damage 7 to Dancer. Okay, okay. No reaction. And this. Okay. All right, because it was more than half his hit point, so it was a system shock. So he reaches. So the effects are on, and he's gonna ram the gremlin, and it's a miss. The fumble. Okay.
Fat ranger fuck.
Here is the title of his fumble. Come on, enter. The title is
No.
Oh my god!
And this
Oh,
is
the
effect.
irony.
It is beautiful irony.
You hump the leg of the nearest creature for 1 full round. Extra movement is granted to accomplish this.
Wait,
So
wait,
as-
no.
As Dancer reaches the gremlin,
No.
I don't know how he
That's
does it,
not
but he
hair
starts
gel.
humping the gremlin's leg. Oh my god.
No.
Scrooge is up.
I'm so small and chibi.
I don't know how he's doing it.
Gently.
I mean, it'd be a lot more frightening if he was a Goliath, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
All right,
It's
Scrooge.
all about the Mohawk.
You hit Rudolph for 1 point of damage.
I was about to say at least someone's confident, but or competent, but then I rolled a.
All right, Marv, you are up.
Marv.
Going after Dancer.
As he's humping the gremlin's leg. Okay.
You better aim very good.
All right.
Really?
Are you guys killing Santa Claus?
Yeah.
Yes. Evil Santa Claus.
Ah, I still want being there, but I haven't done it. Damn.
We're fighting the reindeer right now. Yes, you do get sneak attack because he's humping the leg of the gremlin.
Better
He
not
is
miss.
engaged.
Oh, do I have wedding bibs?
Is that a hit? Yes.
That's a hit. Roll damage. Oh, he's no
Really?
longer humping the gremlin's leg. As
Dog.
Marv takes out Dancer. Dancer is now dead. And the Grinch is up.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You have Rudolph to contend with.
Hmm. One sec.
You didn't have him
Blast.
targeted? Yeah, you had him
He was
targeted.
targeted. It was a miss.
Oh, it's a miss. Sometimes it rolls that it miss and hit before the score, so I don't know why it does that. Okay, Rudolph. Rudolph. He is going to
Finish what the other one
charge.
started.
Let me see. 5, 10, 15, 20. He is going to charge the Easter Bunny. So we put that effect on him.
It's pink. It's fluffy.
Let's see.
And it gives you
5,
a shock.
10, 15. Oh, the Easter Bunny's not in the proper square. Right there. Oh no. Right there. And he is there. Because he's a larger animal. So he's attacking the Easter Bunny with the charge. Drop the attack on the Easter Bunny. And he hit him for... And the Easter Bunny is now stunned. To apply the effect to the Easter Bunny. System shock, stunned for 1 round. Yes,
Does he? He doesn't get a save against that?
he did.
Oh, rip.
System shock, 13 for Easter Bunny. Failure. You rolled a 13. Easter Bunny system shock. Rolled 11 plus 2 is a 13. That was a failure. So you're stunned for 1 round. Yeah, it rolled it all.
Including the bless.
Didn't have bless on me
Oh yeah, because you were asleep.
because
you
I
were
was
asleep.
unconscious and invulnerable.
Yep. Scrooge. Scrooge is up. Attack on Rudolph is a hit. And he
Boom.
takes 2 points of damage. The Easter Bunny is shocked.
IR stunned.
You are stunned. And that means you get nothing this round, right?
That is correct.
Alright. Mohawk is up.
Sorry. Okay.
And that's a hit.
All
Hey.
right.
You got to move up a little bit to hit him with the great axe.
Sorry. All right. I can go again.
Oh, funny.
Oh.
Oh, did it go to the top of the round? You win again?
Yeah, and then I missed.
Okay, Scrooge. And that's a hit.
Whoosh.
Okay, Grinch.
Wow, 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 wow.
That's miss. Easter Bunny. Bok bok. You're up. Stunned is no longer in effect.
Oh joy.
That's a miss. Marv. Marv is up.
Yeah. 35. Then up a little bit.
That's a miss. Rudolph. All of a sudden, you see Rudolph disappear. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 40. And he's going to dash 60. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 45, 50, 55, 60. To there. And then we are at the top of the round, and Scrooge is up. Firebolt is a hit. What's the range
Yay.
on the Firebolt?
Long. 1 sec. 120 feet.
Where are you? Yep, he's 100 feet away. You got him. Rudolph is up. And he is going to run. And you see him run into the hangar. On the other map. You know, the other map with the complex on it. You see Rudolph runs into the hangar. And the doors close behind him.
Nice. I'm gonna retrieve me some arrows
Same here.
from the dead deer.
Okay, hold on a second. Oh, that's the wrong thing. No, this ain't working. I just have to do it manually here. Alright, you're still in combat. Mohawk.
Alright. I have no idea what the range on my thrown javelin is.
Let me see. It should say javelin. Click the range is 30 to 120. Minimum, it's got to be 30 feet away to use it, up to 120 feet.
Alright, so that's 30 feet, as close as I can get.
Let me see how far you are. You're 85 feet.
85.
So you're within range. Yep.
Okay.
But he ran inside and the doors closed behind him.
Oh, I still see him on the map, so I didn't know he was inside.
Yeah, I know. I didn't take him off the map, but yeah, the door's closed behind him.
Okay, so then I'm just advancing towards the door then.
All right. The Grinch is up.
He is also going to advance to the doors. Probably with a Can he actually? Can you see Rudolph?
You could. What's that? No, well, he saw him run in. Everybody saw Rudolph run into the hangar.
But do we still have line of sight to him?
No, because the door is closed behind him.
Oh,
So
that's
he's
unfortunate.
inside the hangar.
All right. Grinch is going to dash.
All right. Move your token, the movement and the dash.
Wait, the runway gives us bonus speed, right?
Yeah, I think it did. Let me see. Let me reread this. Terrain on a flat ground covered with light snow. There's no cover. The runway doubles your base speed. Yeah.
Okay.
And we're all dashing through the snow.
Right. On a one reindeer. One
All right,
reindeer left.
I think if we're on the runway, we can all make it to the door in a single turn, because that's 120 feet of movement, unless you're a gnome. In which case, it's just 100.
All right. That's all your movement?
I mean, he gets us. How far away was Rudolph?
However far that was. Let's just say that's the hangar right there, the front of the hangar.
All right, then. Yep.
So you're outside the hangar doors. Easter
Yep.
Bunny, you're up. It's 135 feet to Rudolph.
He's inside the hangar, so I got no clear shot.
Right. What's your movement?
I'm going to advance my 35 feet and then cast Cure Wounds.
Well, you can go 70 feet plus. It doubles the movement, so you can get all the way up there. It's 145 feet. Because the runway doubles your movement. Unless you don't want to get all the way up there.
I'm going to get to about there.
All right, Marv, you're up.
All right, let's move where everybody else is moving.
All right, move your token up there.
And how many more movement?
You can get all the way up there because you're on the runway. It doubles your movement. You can go as far as you want up towards Rudolph. Just let me know when you're done.
Okay.
All right. And your turn again, Marv. Do you want to stay there?
Sure.
All right.
Let's
Mohawk.
Where am I? Don't need that map.
Since I didn't run all the way up with everyone else, I got to do that.
All right. To there. Okay, Rudolph is up.
Oh.
So Rudolph kicks open the doors, moves up to the Mohawk and the Grinch. We'll do 1, 2 for Mohawk, 3, 4 for the Grinch. He attacks the Grinch. He charges at him. And he rams him. And he hits him.
Ow. Ow.
And Grinch goes down. Grinch is down and unconscious. So Grinch needs to make a death saving throw.
That is unfortunate. Where is the saving throw on here?
It's on his front page.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, they're down by the death saves. And he succeeds.
Woohoo!
Barely. Easter Bunny.
I think this guy counts as a colossal opponent.
And that's a hit. For 10 points of damage. Scrooge. Wow, Scrooge is way down at the bottom. Scrooge is 135 feet from Rudolph.
Scrooge is going to run.
You can reach him with a run and a dash.
Actually, he's not going to dash. He is going to move 60 feet.
Okay.
So that's
Yeah, you can double your movement.
yeah.
So that's
That
60,
was
right?
60 feet.
Okay.
All right. Well in range for another. Whoosh.
And it's a miss. Your firebolt misses him.
Alas.
And it scorches the back. It scorches the doors as they're shut and closed. And
Did
Rudolph
that-
is.
What happened to?
Rudolph,
Hold on. What happened to Bless?
Doesn't last forever, I don't think.
How many
But it should
rounds?
last for 10 rounds. Is it all gone?
Yeah, we're
What
in
round are we on?
round 9, which started at 0, so round 10.
Alas.
Rudolph is going to ram Mohawk.
Of course.
Actually, let me see. Maybe not. Who's this? That's Easter Bunny. Let me count something here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't do it. He can't do it. He can't do it. Yeah, so he's just going to ram the Easter Bunny. And he can't charge. And he doesn't have it applied. Uh-oh. This time it's just an automatic miss. He fumbled. Easter Bunny is up.
I'm going to repeat that same process.
You hit him with a longbow. For 15 points of damage. Critically hurt. Mohawk.
Okay.
Maniacal laughter starts to set in.
And that's a hit. You guys are tearing him up now.
Sure did.
Rudolph is dead.
I want my axe to be cleaved right into his head, right through that fucking red nose.
So you take your battle axe and you smash him right between the horns. And Rudolph head goes down to the ground and his front legs buckle. And you see the red light on his nose just go dim.
Ooh, I want to. Oh, it dimmed? Never mind. I was going to put his nose on my nose.
No, it dimmed out. and then his hind legs buckle as he falls to the ground. And Rudolph is no longer. All right, so on our little pie chart, we're going to color in one piece of pie total.
Cool.
So the question is now, what do you want to do?
I'm going to try and recover some of those 6 arrows I used.
All right, you go searching for, you use 6, roll a d6. You recover 3 of them. The other 3 are lost in the snow.
Or up the butt of one of those
Right.
deer.
In a deer carcass. So what would you like to do now? Would you move on? Check out the area? What's up?
So
I
is
want to
that-
check out the sleigh room.
I'm curious about that snowman on the map outside.
Snowman on the map? Which map?
The outside map.
The big map? The map of the area? Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So you want to check out that snowman on the map?
Ye-
It's just a snowman. It looks like Frosty. There's nothing magical about Frosty the Snowman.
Blasphemy.
Everybody give me a perception check, though. I need one more. Who's missing? Easter Bunny, Grinch, Scrooge, Mohawk. I need a perception check.
Even with the
Alright.
-1, I did a good roll.
So the Easter Bunny, Scrooge, and Mohawk notice that the reindeer have saddlebags on them.
So we searched the saddlebags.
All right.
Let the looting commence.
So you're looting all. There was 8 reindeer, right? Rudolph. There was the 2, 4, 6, 7
Nope,
plus Rudolph.
there
was
were
8.
8.
Yeah, 8, right? There was 8 reindeer.
Yes.
All right. So each one of the reindeer has a saddlebag, and in the saddlebag, let me see. What do you find in the saddlebag?
By the way, I'm going to make it a point to carve the nose off of Rudolph with my short sword, and I'm going to tuck that sucker in a pocket for later use.
So you find in the saddlebags, each one of them has treasure parcel. How do I? Oh man, how do I make a parcel? Parcels. No. How do I add this to the inventory? It won't let me drag it and drop it. Because that's why. Items. I'm looking at the wrong thing. So in each there we go. 8 potions of greater healing.
I'm gonna drink one of those right fucking now.
So let me just change this to an 8. So who wants? I guess I'll put one in each person's. Scrooge, Mohaw, Mohawk, Marv, Grinch, Easter Bunny. And that should leave 3 left. So who wants the other 3? Anybody need to drink one
Scrooge.
now? What's that?
Scrooge always wants the other anything.
Oh, Grinch is dead. Somebody better do something with Grinch.
Grinch is dead.
Yeah.
No, he's stable. He's fine. Just
Oh, he's-
slap him in the face a little bit. He'll wake up.
Stabilized. So you want to give him an extra one?
I
Hell no,
suppose.
he got us into this mess in the first place.
Okay, who's getting one of the other 3?
I will.
Marv?
I'm gonna say we need to give it to Mohawk since he's our frontline guy.
Mohawk? Who else? I got 2 more to hand out.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll take one. Why not?
Who's this?
The bunny.
Easter Bunny? And who else?
Give
One
the
more.
give the last one to Scrooge. Grinch.
Grinch. All right. So is anybody going to use one right
And-
now?
Yeah,
Yes.
I am.
So do you know how to use it? Who said I am?
Gothak.
Mohawk?
Sorry, Mohawk. I forgot who I was.
Mohawk. So is it inventory potion? It's ID'd. 1d4 plus 4 hit points when you drink this potion. Let me put it on your actions tab. Potion of greater healing. We're going to drop it here. Potion of greater healing. And we're going to change this to potion. So how many did you have? Mohawk, you had 2?
Yeah, I think so. I had 2, so I'm gonna take one now.
All right, so
Cool,
you
that was
have one
exactly
left.
what I needed. Yes.
Let me preparation potions. You have 1. Okay. Anybody else taking one now?
The bunny. Mr. Bunny. We'll take one now.
Easter Bunny. Let me identify that for you. Potion. Identified. Actions. Let me put it on your here. Potion of greater healing. Item potion of greater healing. Change this to potions. Potions. How many did you have?
I had 2.
Where'd it go? 2. Alright, so you can use one and then check off one of the things so you have one left. There you go. All right. And who else? Anybody else using one?
Yes.
Marv? Inventory. Potion. Okay. You only have one, right?
Yes.
All right. So let me delete that off your inventory then. Go to your actions tab. Potion of greater healing. Where did it go? Change this to potions.
Okay, it's about my cutoff time, so thank you all for the fun and have a good night. If you're gonna keep going, please feel free to just roll for me. Otherwise, I'll see you the next time we play.
All right. Take it easy, Daddy Boo.
Have a good evening.
Good night,
Have
y'all.
fun at drill.
All right, Kaz,
Yeah,
you
drill's
can go ahead
always
and
fun.
use your potion. Just go to your actions tab and click the heal. Click the magnifying glass and then click the heal button.
Action.
You should see it under potions.
Okay.
All right. And then let me go to here. Potions. You only had one. Okay. What just happened? Okay, you used it. Anybody else?
Grinch will use his. One of his.
Grinch will use inventory. He had two, right?
Yes.
So we'll change this to one. We'll put it on his actions tab. Potion of greater healing. Change this to potions. Potions. Tins. Standard. He's got two. Go back to combat. He's going to use one. Check that one off. Anybody else?
What do I do to grab my arrows?
How many did you shoot?
4.
Give me a 4-sided. 1d4. Roll it in the window. You collect 3, so check 3 of them back in. Take the check marks off of 3. There you go. All right. So do you guys want to keep going, or you want to? What do you want to do? You want to hold off till next weekend? I'll leave it up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me see. What is here? This is. I guess this is the south entrance you guys came in. Yeah. All right. So I'll wait till the next session to describe the room as you enter. So you guys are. So the question, I guess, well, you used potions, so I'm assuming you don't want to take a rest because that'll
Correct.
mark off another timepiece. So we will stop right here. Reset this to 0. Okay. Let me clear initiative. Roll clear all initiatives. Alright, initiatives clear. The rounds are back to 0. And everybody's taking a potion and drink. So we're good to go. We'll figure out which night next week we're going to do the dragon heist. Friday or Saturday. And if you guys want, we can do this on the other night. So if we do dragon heist on Saturday, we can do this on Friday. Or if we do dragon heist on Friday, we can do this on Saturday. And I guess we'll figure that all out in Discord. We'll hammer it out there. Alright?
Awesome.
Alrighty.
Alright, everybody have a good evening. We'll see you next weekend.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright. Bye, stream.